We will now look at how to do an assembly, so how to add in each part into one overall design and place them together in the correct places by creating constraints between each part. So to do so, open up a blank document, save it before you do anything, call it assembly. Then you need to open up the browser, which shows you, or the data panel, which shows you all your different parts that you've saved. So if I look in here somewhere, I should find, I've got lots of files here, I should find separate parts. There you go, so there's block one. These are probably old ones, but it doesn't matter, it shows the same principle. So I simply right click on this and go to insert into current design. So I'm going to start with this simple block. And click OK. So that's one part. And then I'm going to add in this part down here, the cuboid, the double block. So you can see it's overlapped, but I can move it apart, click OK. So you can see now I can move these parts around, but I have no obvious way of making sure they're in the correct position. I will add in another one. I have two of these, because there's two of them at the bottom. And I shall add in, if I can find it. This is why you need to keep things. I've got so many files. That one. Insert into current design. You can see this one already has texture and color added to it. I'll be showing you how to do that later. Right, so we're going to assemble these roughly in the right place. So that should be here somewhere. It's going to be up here somewhere. That's going to be sitting on top of that. So to join things together, you use the assembly tab at the top of the menu bar and go to joint. Capture position. I'm going to choose this space. I'm going to move this little disc to the top. It can technically go anywhere depending on the shape you want to, but I'm going to go to the top here, and then I'm going to turn the object around. It's just asking me to select the second object now. I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to move to the top again here. So you'll see this will move in line. So those two little circles will match up, and the two surfaces will obviously touch. You can, if you wanted to, at this stage, you can say click this one if you wanted to have a little gap between them. You could do. It's up to you. Okay, I'm just going to have the two surfaces joined close together. If I wanted to move one out this way, I can click on that and again set a distance. So I can manipulate and move the two objects in relationship to each other in the different axes. Click OK, and you'll now see these two move together because they're now joined together. The same with this, so I'm going to click assemble, joint. I'm going to go to, you always have to capture position. I'm going to click here, so the top surface on that. And then same on this with this, the disc, this circular disc at the same location in the center of the edge. And we'll flip like that. It's not quite in the right place yet, so what I need to do is turn it around. So if I just click on this and I type in 180, it moves around. So sometimes it needs a little bit of movement to get it in the right place, but that's easy to do. Okay, now all three are joined together and moving together. All right. This has to sit here. I'm going to bring in the other part, which should be a triangle. Let's have a look. Triangle, triangle. Insert in the current design. So insert the parts as you need them. Click OK. So this one I need here. So sometimes it takes a bit of thinking about which side you want to line up. So joint, capture position, come go to the base. I'm going to put the disc down, see that a little bit better so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it over here because I know that's going to have to match here. Again, not quite in the right place. So click on this rotational tool, 180 degrees, and it flips around to the right place. Click OK. And the same for this piece. Capture position, going to go to the top here, and then line up here, the top again, this disc. So this disc, it's important to think about where you place that little round disc that appears with selecting the right surface at the same time. Click OK. And that's it. You've now got those pieces together. So now I'm going to add in the red bar. See? Give it a good name, you'll be able to remember what it's called and find it easily. So this time, a little bit different. You want this circle to be joining this circle, but on the flat surface outside here. So again, joint, capture position, go to the center, so like this. So that you're selecting the edge up here, and the disc is in the center of the circle. And do the same over here. Now you can see it's not quite done that right. This red part, the red bar, is now on the inside of the wood. It's not sitting in the right place. So there's different things you can do. I would just move it out here, click on that, and move it out so it's in the right place. Should be -3. Again, if you want a little gap between here and here, you can do that. Because in reality, there probably would be a little gap. But up to you. So what you might find now is that all of it moves. You might actually want, you can actually create some sort of simulation of motion here. So what I can do is select the first block, which is this one, right click on it and ground it. So the whole object is being grounded around this point. This will not be able to move anymore. What I should be able to do now is click on this and move it. I can't move it because I haven't put the right type of joint. This is a rigid joint. Okay, so all here, these are rigid joints. So if I double click on this or right click on it and edit the joint, I should be able to change the type of joint. Yeah, under motion, revolute. Okay, so it's rigid, revolute, slider, cylindrical, different types of joints for different types of objects, different types of movements, including motion. So if I click revolute, you can see it spins. Click OK. Now I should be able to freely move that because it's now grounded around this. But remember, you have to put in the right joint. Alright, rigid joints because these parts don't move. If you want moving parts, you have to choose a joint which will allow for movement, which is probably in most cases the revolute. I now need another one. Okay, so do the same. We shall assemble joint, capture position, I'm going to choose that one. Move it out of the way and flip it over. And that's worked. That's on the outside of the wood, so on the wooden part here. Click OK. But have I added the right joint? No. So again, click on that joint, right click, edit the joint, go to motion and make sure it's a Revolute and click OK. See, yeah, that one moves, that one moves. So these two are now should be able to be joined across using another block. So let's go back to the blocks, or the cubes, whatever I call them, block 1. So now I should be able to put these in the right place. Assemble, joint, country position. So that one. Let's rotate over so I can see on the right side. Okay. Click OK. And the same the other side. Sometimes it's quite difficult to see and get them into the right place. Joint. And that's it. Click OK. Now, hopefully, you should be able to move one and it moves the whole front part of the toy. So that's really all the parts you need to know. All the joining methods. You should now be able to take in the wheels and join them, take in the triangular piece here and join that to here. So let's just show you one more. So the triangular piece, let's try a triangle. So one more time, okay, assemble, joint. -3, so it sits on the outside. Okay. Again, forgot this edit joint. Okay, so you should be able to continue to use the same process until you have the complete finished assembly of all the parts as shown at the beginning of the video.